We are the 7 o'clock news, and we are talking about the weather fronts, air masses, and wind types.
Hi, I'm Paige, and I'm going to be talking about air masses. Air mass is a large body of air whose properties of temperature and moisture contain humidity at any given altitude are fairly similar in any horizontal direction. Types of air masses. An air mass flow sensory is used to find out the mass of air entering a fuel-injected engine. The air mass information is necessary for the engine control unit to balance and deliver the correct fuel mass of engine. Define air masses. A body of air covering a region area approximately unformed properties through an horizontal section.
My name is Asia Lockhart, and I'm going to explain about weather fronts. The weather front is a binary separation of two masses of air of different densities and is a principal causes of meteorological and surface weather analyzed fronts are depicted uses visual colors, triangle, and a half circle depending on the type of front. The define of a weather front. A weather front is a binary separation. I already did that part. And here's different types of fronts. A stationary front is a front that is not moving. A cold front is a leading edge of colder front. And a warm front is the leading edge of warmer air that is replacing colder air. Octagonal front is when a cold front catches up to the warm front. What are fronts? A weather front is an area where two air masses are with different temperatures and density conclude but do not mix. The conclusion often causes storms and changeable weather.
Hi, I'm Paige Neiswanger, and I'm giving you information on wind types. In a given area, the frequency of particular air masses will help determine the climate of that place, which will affect the types of trees that can be grown successfully there. At the boundaries between air masses, the clash of masses of air with different characteristics can lead to dynamic weather like hail, tornadoes, high winds, or ice storms. Trade winds. A wind blowing steadily toward the equator from northeast in the northern hemisphere or the southeast in the southern hemisphere, especially at sea. Two belts of trade winds circle Earth, blowing from tropical high pressure belts to the low pressure zone at the equator. Forced latitudes are subtropical latitudes between 30 and 35 degrees, both north and south. The region under a ridge of high pressure called the subtropical high is an area which receives little precipitation and has variable winds mixed with calm.
Hi, I'm Peyton. Air mass is about temperature and moisture at given altitude and directions. bringing to an area air mass, maritime temperature mild and damp, maritime polar cool and moist, hot and very dry. A stands for article and H stands for highland.
Thank you for watching our 7 o'clock news. See you next time.